Hey, what's up, guys? Ali here. In this lesson, we're going to see how we can model this curved stair in SketchUp. The actual process is pretty simple. You just need to create a straight stair and then use the shape bender to bend it like this and then intersect it with a box. And this will create such stair inside of SketchUp. So let us start. What we first need to do is to draw a step. So I would type 0.3 for 30 centimeters and then comma 2. And I would select this face and make a copy of it to the right and type x19. And then I would use the S4U stairs to turn it into a stair. And I would type 3 for 3 meters height. And I would right click and click on make stair slab and type 0.4 E for the slab's height to be 40 centimeters. And then I would press the enter key to confirm this stair. And I would triple click on the stairs and turn it into a group. And I would create a face at the end of this stair and push pull this face to over here. And I would delete the railings and explode this stairs and erase this line together with this line at the back of this stair. Let me just group and hide this object. And now we would want to create an arc over here. This arc, we need to create this arc due to the fact that we don't want it to look like, we don't want to see a line when we bend the stairs, so we don't want to see this angle between this face and this face, so we want to make it as curved as possible, and this would create a much smoother curve when we are bending it with shape bender. All right, let me triple click and then right click and click on soft and smooth edges, so these faces would be soft. And now I would select these 3 edges and hit Control C to make a copy of it, and triple click and turn the stair into a group. And then I would paste the line in place and use the vertex tool to extrude these lines. But actually, we could also use the curve loft and make a copy on top of it and then loft these 2 lines together. And this would actually give us the same result. So what I would do is triple click and then use the clean up and clean all these edges. We could also use the eraser tool to erase these lines, but I prefer to use the clean up. And once we have done that, I would use the push pull to give it a 10 centimeters thickness. And I would go inside the group and push pull this face to over here and look at it from the front view and activate the parallel projection and use the S4U slice to slice this object to over here, and we would turn on the X-ray and we would cut the bottom part of this stairs and also this part, so we would have a shape like this. And now we need to union these 2 shapes together, so I would bring up the solid tools and I would click on union, and we can see that it says it's not a solid, so we need to check out what the issue is. So we see that we have one straight edge. All right, we have, let us see. Okay, it can't be seen inside, so we will use the solid inspector to fix this issue. And now I would select both of these groups and make a union of them. And once we have done that, I would use the shape bender. For the shape bender, we need two curves. First, the start and the end of our base shape. And we would want to have a second curve. We would want to use the Curve Maker plugin and use this tool, Archimedes Spiral. And I would look at it from the top view and create a shape like this. And we would flip along red and then explode this curve. And now I would select it and use the shape bender, click on the first edge and then on the curved edge. And we would hit the up arrow key to place it outside the curve, and then we would hit the enter key. And we can see that we have our shape like this, but the problem here is that we need the stairs to be much more extruded than it is right now. So we would want to delete this and then go inside this group and then push pull this face out. And we would want to use the shape bender tool again. And yes, this is the result that we want. Okay, so now I would look at it from the top view and then create a rectangle like this. I would just scale it a bit and move it up. And we would want to also soft and smooth edges these object, and I would push pull this face out to over here and look at it from the top view again. Scale it to over here, and we would push pull this face up to make to create a box. And we would want to hide all these objects. All right. So now the point here is, if you can see, due to the fact that we have some edges over here, when intersecting with the box, you can see these jagged lines. We don't want to have this. So to fix this, in order to fix this, we need to replace this bottom face with a face that is, the lines of the face is actually parallel and perpendicular, or the lines are parallel to the faces of this box. So in order to do so, I need to go inside the group and I would select this face, but let me just split this part. All right, this is the face that we want. We don't want the rest. And I would make a group of it, and I would go inside and erase this face, and then select all the remaining edges. And we would want to use the Soap Skim Bubble plugin. And we would want to select all the edges and click on Generate Soap Skin. And we would type 80 for the division, and then hit the enter key. All right, the more divisions you have, the slower the process would be. So be careful to not exceed the number more than 80 or 100. So we would wait till the process is complete. All right, once this is done, I would explode this face. And then once again, I would go outside the group and then explode it once again. And I would triple click and right click and click on soft and smooth edges. And now you can see that we have a very clean surface below. And if we look at it now, we can see that it's a very smooth curve. The intersection of the box and the stairs are a very smooth curve. So if I turn on the hidden geometry, you can see that the lines are parallel to the faces of the box. So this is the reason why we have a very smooth intersection between these two objects. All right. So now I would use the solid tools and click on intersect, and I would intersect the stairs with the box, and this would give us this as a result. And I would draw a rectangle over here, and I would push pull this face down to over here, and then push pull it once again up for 3 meters, and I would delete this face, triple click, and then reverse all the faces, and then I would click on the last face that we have. All right, we see that we have a hole over here. This is not a big issue. We just draw a line, and also we would draw a line over here, and this would fix this issue. All right. And so I would go outside this group and then click on the last face that we have, on the end face that we have over here. And we would want to use the 1001 bit Pro plugin. It's the divide panels, the panel divider from this plugin that we want to use, which I've assigned D for the shortcut. So I would hit D, and then we would type 5 for the rows, 5 for the columns, and then click on create panel. And this would create this panel immediately. So I would go inside this group and then select all the faces, reverse them so all the faces would be turned into white. And then I would use the gray glass material and apply it to these faces. All right. So now our model is ready, and I would turn on the shadows, and you can see how such a smooth stair we have inside of SketchUp. And if we look at it from outside, you can see how clean these steps are. All right, and this concludes the lesson of creating a curved stair inside of SketchUp. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share your comments. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.